murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
There you go.
6 years have passed since that horrendous incident.
If you didn't play the first 3, you're caught up.
I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us.
I broke the cutscene. It's okay.
You're a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice.
I wanted to know why the
You know what
in-game
this is all about.
cinematics are so
My
quiet.
assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
Well, now it should be fixed because it's another cutscene.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
Yeah, we'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Metal Gear.
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
All right, let me check and see if I have. No, there's no volume settings. So I will just have to increase the volume for us, and hopefully everything's okay. Also, this game has no subtitles in English, aside from the opening cutscene. So, be sure to let me know how the game sounds. But yeah, so this is Resident Evil 4, and it just dumps you right in. You get a very short cutscene, and then gameplay.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
We'll see if we can't play till we get to the castle tonight.
Freeze! I said freeze!
That's the ammo saving technique right there.
Shit.
Do you think those cops are okay?
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
I'm on my way to Resident Evil Village. It's completely unnecessary, but I love that you can do that all the same. Oh yeah, everybody's a person in this village. We don't have random mythology creatures. And faux vampires and a bunch of stuff that looks paranormal and then isn't. Wannabes, yeah. The word wannabe, I think, sums up Resident Evil 8 quite nicely. It does. Be free. So that serves as both a warning and a reward for later on. That is a warning to watch out for bear traps. And up until this point in the series, dogs meant nothing but trouble, so... please, just hit him. Oh, he's gonna do it himself. Got him. So, the ultimate comparison I can make between this and Village is, and the biggest problem I have with Village, this is just as fun the second time around. Village is not as fun the second time around. No. I'm not done. I wish Resident Evil 8 was as good as 7. I don't care that it's not as good as 4. It's just a shame.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Alright, you're 5 minutes into the game. Here's the tutorial.
Ah, por él. Cabrón.
Do you think he was a witch?
Cabrón. Ah, por él. Maldita sea. Cabrón. ¡Eh! ¡Agárrenlo!
I'm gonna do it the tried and true way. Wrong button. I'm okay. Thanks, cutscene. One thing that I love about this game, also, is that you can't New Game Plus from normal onto professional. So when you play on professional, it's designed for you to start with nothing. It'll provide everything you need to beat the game on a vanilla playthrough.
La campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo? Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Thanks. Chicken egg. Leon is probably the favorite protagonist. He's my favorite protagonist, but I feel like that's probably how most fans of the series feel. And they went all out with him in this one, just action movie lines and perfectly silly dialogue. This game never takes itself too seriously. It's like the best of Metal Gear. Has Leon ever been in the movies? He's been in the animated movies and the live-action movies. The first animated movie Leon is the main character of. Leon and Claire. The two of them are really the fan favorite characters. I don't think Leon shows up in the movies until like the 5th or 6th movie though. So you would have had to got through a lot to see him. There's one movie, and I think it's the one Leon shows up, that is like the Smash Ultimate of Resident Evil movies, where like every character ever appears. It's insane. Man, listen to those footstep noises. If only Neo were here. I can't help but think of Neo whenever I hear footsteps in games now, because there was that one time he asked about footstep sound effects. I don't think Travis Grady is in it, no. Every time I play this, I'm amazed that of all the consoles that were available at the time, this launched on the GameCube. They had to do a visual downgrade to get it to work on the PS2. Little known fact, not that it really matters, but the GameCube is more powerful than the PS2. The GameCube's only limitation is that its discs are small and can't hold enough information. If Nintendo hadn't made that one mistake, it would have been the go-to console. I had a GameCube. My dad bought one way back when Metroid Prime came out, because he loved Metroid. Alert order. Recently there has been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men stay alert. Chief Betores Mendez. Evil, you skipped the virtual boy? My dad had NES, Super Nintendo, and then he skipped, I mean, I think it goes without saying, he skipped Virtual Boy, and then he skipped N64 and went for PS1. Are you talking about the original brick Game Boy? The gray brick that had a green screen that was just beautiful to look at? My uncle had one of those. It's a delightful piece of tech, and it lasted forever on 4 batteries. It basically had a glorified calculator screen. I mean, that's all a dot matrix display is. The magnifier attachment, so you could make that gross screen look even worse. Now the pixels are even chunkier. Made it seeable. I don't know much about the Game Gear, but I know from what I've heard it had bad battery life. I heard it had a lit display and colored graphics, but I heard it had bad battery life thanks to that. Alright, dude, just take those knives like a brick, I guess. I was expecting him to react to them. The funny thing about that is, the Game Boy was the underdog when it came to visuals, but because the Game Boy had so many good games, it outsold the other handheld consoles by a mile. I only know this much about it because of Scott DeWaz. Yeah, it was 4 AA's for the Game Boy, but it lasted for like 20 hours. Treasure. Alright, I'll read this so we know why I'm shooting these. About the blue medallions. 15 blue medallions, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. For those of you who destroy 10 or more, will be awarded. The rest is illegible. Shoot the medallions. I mean, you don't actually have to. I don't think you get anything all that worthwhile for doing it. But I do it every time. I try to, anyway. Oh, please. Leon, work with me. Don't make me waste all my ammo on this. That's one thing the VR version was not able to recreate. You'd have to have Parkinson's to recreate that playing the VR version. Leon's a little shaky, yeah. I think he's a little more shaky on professional, but I don't know. But they wanted to make this stiff aiming even harder. Look, the dog laid an egg. I love the atmosphere music that's playing right now. It's just a little uncomfortable. I'm not even really sure what half the sounds are coming from. Now, I won't be able to do that trick in the remake because the knives have durability. Gonna have to. Alright, let's see. There is a blue medallion on this windmill somewhere. There it is. There's another one there. It's gonna be a bitch to shoot. And then there's one more. One more. Something else I love about this game is all of the weapons that are available to you are useful, and they're all valid choices. You basically just pick your favorites. If you get 10, it makes a gun available to buy. If you get all 15, the gun is free. Are you ready for Leon to take his jacket off? Because it's going to happen soon. So here's something interesting. You have your inventory, but then your keys, your key items, and your treasure items get their own inventory. So again, they don't take up your inventory space. I'm gonna eat an egg. Just ate it whole, shell and all. I love how ridiculously fast Leon was sprinting. That was amazing. He should be an athlete. I'm not gonna waste my ammo on those guys. They can't come down here to attack me. Alright, so this is an interesting thing. These skulls have no collision in this version of the game. In the VR version, they gave them collision, so you can hit them with your knife and they, like, swing around. I just wanted to check.
Empieza a rezar.
Look at these ceiling treasures. Random gemstones stuck into the ceiling somehow. They must be mineral deposits. Okay. Dude, throw that in here. Further in, please. Thanks. If you're wondering, yes, I just shot dynamite out of the air. It's the best way to take care of the dynamite enemies. Fuck. Unless that happens and then you get blown up. I pressed the wrong button. That's what happened. I keep hitting A to shoot, and it's not A to shoot. I don't know why I think it is. Switch likes A. Yeah. Xbox likes X. It's fine. The death is worth it to get my healing items back. Alright, remember, X to shoot. It's not A to shoot. I'm actually... I think the controls on the Switch version are updated to more modern shooter controls. Pretty sure it just uses left and right trigger to aim and shoot. I'm gonna tell you what the controls are in this version. Right trigger to aim, X to shoot. Which is actually, the same as the shooting and controls. It's the same as the shooting controls in Resident Evil Original. Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1 Remake, any of them. Any of the original classic style ones. Before those games got HD versions, I'm pretty sure the HD versions of those games updated their aiming too. I'm speaking of Resident Evil 0 when it was on the GameCube. Had the same aiming and shooting controls as this when it was on the GameCube. Resident Evil -1. To get there, you have to glitch your way through the correct level of the original Super Mario Brothers. Just a bird's nest with a shiny. Ready to meet our best friend? Hello, Jeppo. How's it going? No money. Money is not our best friend, no. Green herbs are. Ay, caramba!
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
He's made out of cheese. That's the end of stage 1.
Feeble humans, let us give you our power.
Oh yeah, there's a plot point where Leon is infected.
Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Hey, wake up.
Ay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
This game's visuals hold up extremely
let
well.
me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing
Madrid,
guy
Maine.
who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department. Hey boy, I'm not done. Do something, cop!
After you.
Now!
Ouch.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
I'm gonna edit a laugh track. You know what? Next time I stream this, which will be after October, I'm gonna add a laugh track to one of my buttons.
Over here, stranger.
Here's the merchant. He flashes us.
Something that might interest you. Got a selection of...
Don't know if you noticed, stranger, but did you see the blue medallions hanging around in the village? Come back after you've shot 10 or more of them. I've got a specialized gun I want you to try out.
What are you buying?
Thanks. I'm gonna buy the TMP, because this gun never gets outdated.
Is that old?
I gotta make space. Hold on. There is a puzzle game on Steam called Save Room that is just organizing your inventory in Resident Evil 4 as a puzzle. We just used a feature that is in Resident Evil 8 that I never had to use once.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Nothing.
What are you selling?
I'm not buying anything.
Ah. Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all?
I'm buying the treasure map.
Thank you.
That way we can find all of the treasure. So those stars that pop up are treasure. Ba-bam. That'll guarantee we make enough money to do some serious upgrading. There's a treasure map for each major area. I'm glad this guy has a map that details where all the treasure is, which I'm assuming he's created himself, but he didn't go out of his way to pick up the treasure while he was making the map. He needed something for the player to do. Here's a fun place to live. He made a to-do list he never intended to get around to. He made a to-don't list. That was an amazing team kill just now. Do it again. Oh yeah, friendly fire with TNT is amazing. Thanks for the assist. I guess I should have bought that bigger inventory, shouldn't I? I will after this encounter is over. So yeah, this game has arena sections. That's what I'm going to call them. Where you have a space you can run around in, there's lots of enemies. A lot of the fun of the game is in these sections. Man, you dynamite guys are the bane of your friend's existence, aren't you? Also, one of the best things this game did was make your knife a button. You don't have to equip it. You just press L2 and you're ready to swing. Fuck. He ran out. The animation ran out. No, let me kick him. Damn it. One wrong move. It's okay, I'm gonna buy the bigger inventory.
Gotta select. What are you buying? Thank you.
And then,
What are you
let me sell you my treasure. That I can sell.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all,
No,
stranger?
please.
Is
Yes,
that all?
yes.
Ah, thank you. What are you buying?
Is that... Thank you.
All right, let's try that again. Let's not get ourselves surrounded. Yes, the merchant is basically a soundboard. It's delightful. This game took 2 GameCube discs to get through. By the way. And one of them was not an installation disc. There were a few games on the PS2 that, or PS2, GameCube that took 2 discs. And it is because of the limitation of the disc size. Resident Evil 0 is one. I think the GameCube version of Resident Evil 1 might have taken 2 discs. I don't remember. You want to pick up items quick, because they disappear. Fuck. I heard it. I saw it even. Nice aim, dude. Oh, and he's gone. Not close enough. You know his pain of trying to aim? This game taught me how to aim with a controller. I still hate it, but whatever. Those exploding headshots, the crit headshots, are very addicting. Are satisfying. Yep. It's RNG and required you to hit the face. Hitting the face isn't too difficult. They do like to pull tricks like that on you. Yeah, they sidestep, they duck. The enemies in this game know that the aiming is stiff. They also know that the player can't move while they're aiming. I say they know. Obviously, you know what I mean. More like the devs know. This isn't an endless wave. The enemies are going to stop eventually. The uncertainty of when is part of the rush. Alright, dude, that was a little creepy. That was a little creepy. Don't open the box, kick him. The music is also anxiety-inducing. And Leon hates ladders. What kind of headache do you think you'd have after getting shot in the face? And there we go. Everybody's dead. I haven't had to use anything aside from the handgun so far. Let's see how long I can keep that up. Another thing I really like about this game, and this is something Bayonetta and Devil May Cry do as well, it is always introducing new enemies. It never goes too long without introducing something new. I don't think I've left anything behind. Let's take a look at our handy-dandy map. Nope. Keeps it fresh, yep. Like a good lizard. You use the hexagonal emblem. This game is definitely of that era of Brown and Bloom that I've talked about. But no Bloom, just Brown. It doesn't look like there's Vaseline smeared over the camera every time there's light. You know what? Let's whip out the TMP for a little while. Beautiful. Yeah, I guess during this time period we thought in order for a video game to look like real life, it needs to be brown. Only babies play, you know, colorful rainbow game. With the jump, Bing Bing Wahoo Man, Mario. It's unfortunate that these guys are really dumb sometimes. Approach these carefully. They drain your health. I made that guy dance. Oh, you fucker. We exchanged blows there. Alright, that's spent. No. Equip this. There. And when the music stops long enough for you to hear your own thoughts, that means you're in the clear. One thing that was nice about playing this in VR is how easy it is to look up and down in VR compared to the original. Because this game was built for a console with a controller that had one analog stick and a C stick. Elegant mask. I haven't missed any treasure yet. Oh, and you better believe for the time, this was some damn good looking water. Kidney shot. Who's ready to go fishing? It's my favorite Resident Evil 8 activity. Blowing myself up. Look at this guy. Wait, did I just eat him? Oops. That was not intentional. Swallow that whole fucking thing, bones and all. Whew. You know, killing gets Leon's, gets his metabolism up, I guess. And his hate of crows. Eating the fish on accident is just still me trying to adapt to the Xbox controls here. And I don't think I'm ever going to. And you might ask why I'm playing with an Xbox controller at all. I don't even own an Xbox. But Xbox One controllers work really well with Windows 11. Just scanning. Do you think I've done that puzzle before? Chief's note. As instructed by Lord Sadler, I have the agent in confinement alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I would, however, think he'd keep them separate, not confine them together as has been ordered. I don't expect Lewis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit more complicated. If, for some reason, an unknown third party is involved, I don't think they'd let a chance like this slip by. But maybe it's all Lord Sadler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that this third party will surface, if they even exist, that is. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already amongst us... They saved themselves by saying amongst. then our plans could be ruined. They knew nearly 20 years in advance. I guess the Lord thinks it's worth the risk. If we're able to stop whatever conspiracy is at work, at any rate, it's the Lord's call. We will trust his judgment as always. Okay, alright. You ready to see a familiar character?
Nuestro jefe te cuidará de la rata. Si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra. Tienes
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
Leon's converting.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
This is a missable cutscene. Who could that have been? But Ada died last time we saw her. In Resident Evil 2. Looks like they use toilets. Guess they're at least somewhat civilized. Yeah, they have a urinal and toilet paper. That's civilization right there. Guess you're gonna have to take a shit in the urinal. An egg in the oven. I'm not sure exactly why there's an egg in the oven, but there is an egg in the oven. Look who it is. The doctor, yep, Dr. Salvador. The doctor with infinite health. They give Salvador an uncomfortable amount of health. But yeah, if you skip the Chainsaw Man in the first village, you run into him here. I mean, you're gonna run into him here regardless, but this will be the first place you run into him if you skipped him the first time around. Something I love about this game's TMP, it's immediately useful. It doesn't take too many bullets to kill the enemies. And it will be useful throughout the entire game. None of the guns in this game are without purpose. Alright, we can take these enemies out. I'm not going to. I would take them out if there were enemy, or if the items here respawned, but they didn't. There we go. We looped back to the first village section for all of 5 seconds. We'll go back one more time. Once we leave, though, you leave for good. It's nice. By knocking that lantern down, you're able to see those sparkle.
Got something that might interest you.
This guy has fast travel, by the way.
Got a selection of
So, stranger, any luck with the blue medallions? Remember, shoot 10 or more to get your specialized gun.
What are you buying?
Let's see. You want to buy a rocket launcher? No.
Is that all?
The rocket launcher is a special weapon. You can fire it once, and its primary use is it can insta-kill the game's bosses. So it costs $30,000, and you can use it to kill a boss if a boss is too hard for you. It's basically, it guarantees that you don't get stuck in the game Worst case scenario, you can buy a rocket launcher and beat the boss if you're stuck on a particular boss.
Thank you. Is that all?
I will buy this. I am gonna buy this. You can buy the rocket launcher over and over again.
Thank you.
Just, you can only have one at a time.
What are you buying? Is that... Thank you. What are you buying?
There we go. Alright, TMP is as leveled up as it can be. I'm not going to level up the handgun or the shotgun. For the same reason I didn't level them up in 8. They're going to be outdated. Eventually we're going to get better weapons.
What are you buying?
It is more worth it to... save your money. Okay, I still haven't missed any treasure, so we're doing good there. You'd think by now I'd have memorized where all the treasure was, but there is a lot of treasure in this game. Welcome to church. The church, yeah. This is the only church in the whole game. Of course they do. Where do you think number 2 pencils come from? That joke is the perfect safe joke. And you know what I mean by safe. Please, Leon, work with me here. Thanks for helping me save ammo, dude. You're my best friend. Alright, 5 to go. $5 to go, and I win a free t-shirt. It won't open. There's a round hole. Maybe something fits here.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
My favorite thing, one of my favorite things in the VR version is those cutscenes with Hunnigan. You get to hold the walkie-talkie and look at it. It's great. It's good. The team who brought this to VR did a good job. I beat it twice in VR this year. Alright, here's a little puzzle. We have to light up the Z, the M, and the V. If you want to know how you know which symbols need to be lit up, it's the graves that have twin headstones. Okay. All right. I put that guy through a routine. They have so many spots where they will react to where you shoot them. It's great. God damn it, I swung twice and I missed. Closure of the church. Regarding the two fugitives. The apprehension of Lewis is our top priority. The American agent is a distant second. What Lewis stole from us is far more important than the girl. Unless we get it back, the girl will become useless to us. We must get it back to execute our plan to the end. If it gets in the wrong hands, the world would become a totally different place than what Lord Sadler has envisioned. At all costs, we mustn't let that happen. Nevertheless, we're not letting go of the girl. To ensure that the agent does not get to her, I have locked the church door where the girl is being held. Anyone who needs access to the church must first get approval by Lord Sadler. There is a key beyond the lake, but it should be safe from now that Del Lago has been awakened by our Lord. No one will get across the lake alive. Plus, our same blood courses through the agent's veins. It'll be just a matter of time before he joins us. Once he does, there will be nobody else left that will come looking for the girl. Yeah. The enemy reactions to where they get shot is a good detail. Alright, where's number 15? Number 15 is behind the church. So, I gotta go back there real quick. This game has tank controls still, by the way, too. You can't just sidestep. Oh, please. Thank you. Left and right turns you, and then forward pushes you forward, or back makes you go backwards. It's the same controls the series has had in 1 through 3. The only difference this time is the camera's behind you and turns with you. Even though the camera is close to Leon, the controls are almost identical to what they had always been. The additional thing being the shoulder button for the knife. So while this game basically invented third-person shooters, it did not reinvent all of the controls that had been fairly solid up to this point. The Gathering. One survived. I can't let him tell the rest. It's worth it for all the basically free money, considering how much a grenade costs in this game. It's not much. It looks like the gate's securely shut. Wait, I can hear something growling on the other side. So I'm not going to get to the castle part, because that's going to take quite a while, but I will get to Del Lago. Because that's a very fun boss battle. I look forward to this game's bosses. Okay, those barrels had dirt in them. I like the save room music. They managed to make it, you know, a bit odd like the rest of the soundtrack, but still kind of relaxing.
Got some rare things on sale.
Definitely nice to hear after a rough part.
Well done, stranger. I see you've shot enough number of medallions. Like I promised, go claim your specialized gun in the buy screen. Don't worry about money, this one's on the house.
What are you
Yes,
selling?
let me sell you my handgun first.
Is that all? What are you buying? What are you buying?
I'm not going to upgrade this one either, but it is better than what I currently had. I believe the special thing about the Punisher is that it can shoot through 2 enemies. So if you have 3 enemies in a row, you'll hit all 3 of them. Something like that. I know it'll hit at least 2. So that's your reason to... so it does 0.1 more damage than the default handgun. Both of these not being leveled up at all. It does... it reloads 0.3%... 0.03 faster. And that's the only difference. So it's not a major difference between the two, but you might as well use it if you get it for free. And if you really like that it shoots through multiple enemies, it's a valid handgun to keep for the rest of the game. I like it. I think it's cool. The third handgun you get, which is the last handgun you get, doesn't shoot through enemies, but it packs one hell of a punch, especially when you have it maxed out. So I'll take the extra damage over the hitting multiple enemies. But yeah, I mean, all 3 of the handguns are fairly valid to use. It's more of up to the player's preference. Some things like the shotgun, the next shotgun you get, it's like, okay, it's just another shotgun, but stronger. There is no real reason to use one over the other except for using the stronger one.
What are you selling?
I'm gonna sell you these 2 black bass.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Ah. Ah. Thank you. Ah. Thank you.
Did he have anything I wanted to...
Buying?
No, nothing I want to tune up. Alright. My favorite gun in 8 is that machine pistol you get, and you have very little game left once you get it. You don't get to spend very much time with that gun. I mean, you do if you New Game Plus, but then you have to play through the whole opening again, so... You know. That kind of spoils the fun a little bit.
Another boulder.
Also, it's a random input. It's either L and R or X and A. So you have to pay attention or you're gonna die. like that guy. Which way is he gonna come? Oh, he's smart enough not to walk through the wire. Damn it, there was enough wall there. Okay, dude, just give up throwing your weapons at this point. You've embarrassed yourself twice in a row. I got the snake in that container with one swing. Now, at some point, enemies show up behind us. Ow. Why are we listening to, like, a more tense... It's like a chilled-out Jaws theme that we're listening to right now. Oh, the music went away for a second, and then it came right back. It's because these guys, right? Yep, there they are. I knew it. Get out of town. Alright, don't send more. You bastards. Did... Persistent buggers, yeah. Now leave me alone. So I can explore this swamp in peace. There is a treasure item up ahead. Thankfully, there's no alligators in this game. You know, this isn't like the swamp in 7. There it is. Antique pipe. Are you smoking? Yet? Also, just as a test, when I got to this part of the game in VR, I stuck my head under the water, because that's something you're never able to do in this version. And they actually animated it to look like you were underwater, which surprised me. Wow, that's quite the leap you got there. You know what? Yeah, that's right. You give me that egg. I took the egg out in your stomach and I put it in mine. That's survival of the fittest. Or, as Sky put it, the circle of life. Alright, this is the last part we're gonna do tonight. This is a good moment.
Vámonos. Ok, ándale.
Wonder where Resident Evil 8 got the idea. Alright. This is one of the funnest boss battles at this point in the game. It's very fun in VR as well. I like how they show you the monster and then make you get on the boat. This part creeps my dad out. Last time he played this game, he had me do this part for him. He has thalassophobia worse than I do. Man, you're really trying to throw me into those logs, aren't you? Thalassophobia. Oh, open water. Usually open water with things in it. Also, I can't believe I've gone this long without getting knocked off the boat. There's a event that happens if you get knocked off the boat where you have to tap a button to swim back before you get eaten alive. It's an insta-kill if you're not quick enough. Oh, well, speak of the devil. Got him. That is where we're going to end for the night. I can't kill it. I can't get out of it. Yes, I can. Don't worry, we'll watch that cutscene next time. So yeah, Resident Evil 4, it's a good time. The series peaked. And it was troubled afterwards for a little while. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm sorry Dead Space quit out on us at that moment. But I'll play it again probably Saturday. Because tomorrow we'll be doing 8's DLC. So with this much of 4 played, you should be able to see the inspiration it had on other games of the genre. Dead Space being one example. The aiming controls in Dead Space are almost the same. The way you aim, the way you target different parts of the body. In 4, it's not to sever their limbs, but it is to incite different reactions out of them so that you can kick them or suplex them, make them fall over and trip up other enemies. Stuff like that. So yeah, that game had a large influence. And people are still trying to replicate it today. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. at an unspecified time. Because I'm going on a shopping trip, going to the city. Gonna go out on the town. But I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching, and until tomorrow.